Alright guys, it's yet another day. And I started looking at all these trees yesterday. I've got to get this one cut down. I'm really not sure how to cut it though. I don't know if I cut it down low, if that's going to cause a problem. Hoping to stay hung up in that tree. I don't really know. Probably gonna hit the house. Or even worse, hit that window. And I've got a ton of trees right here, guys. Got to get these off the roof because tomorrow is roofing day. See if I got a ladder tall enough to get me up there to that. Don't think I do, but we'll see. Alright guys, it's Monday, May 18th, about 5:14 a.m. Getting a slow start. Not really, I got up at about 3:30 this morning. Pitch black out here. I filmed my garden the other day and for some reason it didn't take. I'm going to film whatever I can. GoPros are terrible at night. But the roofers are coming today. They should be here very shortly, I would think. Yeah, this is a waste of time. But anyhow, I just wanted to show that I do have a garden and hopefully we'll still have one when they get through. Guys, I almost forgot. Almost forgot to rescue Bob the turtle. May have to give him a good old bath before he goes back out. We've had this turtle at least 25 years. He's been guarding the house and has done a great job. I think that's the last thing I gotta move. I almost forgot about the old flag here. I'll bring you inside. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it's gonna be a long day in the house. My animals are going crazy. But they'll be hanging in here tight with me today. All right, back to you. You hear all that racket, guys? I mean, it never stops, dude. They never take a break. It's amazing. I mean, they've already got the roof, new tarp and everything on the second house back there. They're doing an incredible job. It's amazing they don't tire. It is like 8:18. They started right at 6. So that's only been 2 hours, guys. I'll take you out and show you later. Let them get a little farther. Less debris falling. so I don't die. But it's amazing, absolutely amazing. It's even loud here in the gym. Oh my God. I like the machine though. It's amazing. It's raining shingles, man. That is pretty cool.
24 hours later.
All right, guys, it's Tuesday, May 19th, 3:20 in the afternoon. And the roof is complete. All right, guys, have to say the pool survived. Now, I will say the garden is doing well. I don't see any damage back here at all. So it looks really good. Notice how big these are getting? Well, I guess maybe that one got hit, but I expected some. Come on now. But anyhow, I got to get a rack built for this stuff. The rain has made everything go crazy. Look at this. Zucchini and squash going crazy. I even got squash already. Flowers are all doing good. Plum trees are still alive. Got to plant them. And everything else is growing really well. The blackberries over there, I don't know if you can see them from here, but they're already turning red, so they'll be loaded in blackberries here very shortly. Let me show you the roof. It's pretty good, doesn't it? Of course, my neighbor's dog decided to bark at this time. The bad thing is now I've got to steam clean and then repaint the entire house. Ugh. I think the roof turned out great. It's supposedly a nicer shingle than we had before, but we'll find out, I guess, in the next few storms. It's doing real good. This little corner of the house. I gotta show you a few things. Hid my Jeep over there. That turned out to be an excellent spot. I had to trim these trees away from the house too. They were getting close. I haven't cleaned up the bushes yet. We had to do those in a hurry. These bushes are coming down. I hate them. My wife hates them. So we're going to get rid of them. Let me show you the front. Probably going to be hard to see looking into the sun, but it turned out great. Got to get out of here and get all these bushes cut back. That one's gone crazy. You got to redo these beds again, man. They're so hard to keep up because water floods through here when it gets massive rains. Killer kitty cat. I guess you're wondering why I'm showing y'all sides. This is for me too, not just y'all. These bushes here are fixing to get cut way down below the house. They're way out of control. But anyhow, turned out pretty good. All I could say is good things about their work. Man, I mean, I'm telling you, these people worked hard. They, yeah, little kitty porn. Waller kitty, waller. Ugh. Okay. They did work very hard. You know, they came out here on my front porch to have their lunch, which that was fantastic. Actually, I was kind of laughing at it because it was kind of funny to watch them all cram under my porch. I think they had a double crew because it was supposed to take 2 days and they did it in 12 hours. It's the biggest crew I'd ever seen on a roof. Well, the first thing I saw was we have this little bench over here. My wife uses to water these 2 plants up here. Well, the thing that got me was they were all under here. I saw through my camera, which is up there, that there was something sitting on the bench. I was like, well, it must be their tools or something. I wouldn't think anything about it, of course. And then I kind of found out it was a microwave. And they were cooking their meals here. Again, guys, that was fantastic. I mean, to me, that just made everything go faster. I'm not kidding. These guys and girls worked for 12 hours straight. And I mean, they did stuff on the roof that I just couldn't believe. I watched them run around with no fear. I mean, it was amazing what they could do. But then when they left, they just left. They didn't come in and tell me they were done or nothing. They just took off. Nobody said a word. But then my wife and I were walking around yesterday to look. It's just things like this that annoy the shit out of me. I come out here and boom, there's my light, you know? You can't tell me they didn't know that. Guys, again, if you break the light, it's probably a $30 or $40 light. It's nothing, you know? It's like, come tell me. I wouldn't even made them pay for it. I would have just put a new light in, you know? But they just walk away. And it's like, well, maybe he won't notice, I guess. I don't know what the thought process is. And then let me show you one more thing. Again, this is all minor stuff. It's not judging their work, because their work was excellent. Well, that's when it rains, it floods in, then I'll say they suck. I don't think that's it at all, you know? They seem to work really hard. I don't even know how they could possibly do what they did. You know, it's like another thing. I have a camera that is mounted right up here. I mean, there's the mount right there, okay? Well, about halfway through they were here, I noticed I was seeing grass when I looked in this camera. So it had fallen right down here. I don't think they took it down or nothing. It's just when they were banging on the thing, and this is kind of a weird mount on this one corner, so I think it fell off. It sat there like that for hours just staring at the grass, and then somebody picked it up and turned it upside down. I guess didn't know what it was, you know, I'm sure it wasn't, you know, and then just left it. You know, it's like, you know, why not just come in and say, hey guys, you know, we knocked that down, you know. Okay, great. It's 2 seconds, snap it back up there. That's something I found frustrating. But there's something when I was cutting that tree at the beginning of the video, my wife and I went crazy. You gotta excuse the green on the house. That's fixing to be gone. We're fixing to do that now. Cause like I said, we gotta get to painting. So we gotta get all this mildew and stuff off. It's really bad on this side, and I hate this side. But anyhow, there used to be 6 citrus trees right here. I would say 2 of them, or maybe even 3, were 20 foot tall. My wife and I got out here with the chainsaw and just was trying to hurry and cut them down, because some were on the roof up there, and we have had no luck with these in the last 10 years. We had 1 year of great. Now, if I can find some pictures, I'll show you. I mean, we had hundreds of oranges and lemons and everything. I think the weather had to be just perfect, because besides that, nothing ever happened here. And I don't know, let me just see if I can happen to see one laying around. We just did a quick cleanup. Yeah, here we go. If you've never dealt with, oh, I literally just got stuck. I don't know how well this camera will show. These were about 1 inch long, and they're like razor sharp needles on every citrus tree we had. Ow, God. I'm telling you, you do anything and it rips you apart. Look at my arms. what we did is we cut them and just threw them back here. They'll rot down in the woods and then I can bush hog them. We're gonna come up with something to do back here. Of course, I'm gonna cut the stumps and all down. We were in a hurry, so we just kind of cut it down. It'd like to kill both of us. We were both exhausted. But like I said, guys, I would give them an overall A+. I mean, they really were. It's just those little things like that that just annoy me. It's like, come on, man. But this side looks really good. And like I said, they just finished yesterday. It took them 12 hours. But that was the biggest crew. I mean, there was people laying all out in the grass out here during their lunch break. And there was tons of them up under my front porch, which was, I would have let them come in and use my microwave if I'd known they were staying here to cook. That wasn't an issue at all. But I will say, I know they were tired at the end, so. I went to Ace this morning and got me another X-Acto knife. That probably makes my 50th one, probably. Every time I clean the shop, I find them all and then I put them in a box and then I use them up and lose them again. So this one I like because it's a little bit bigger, so maybe I can keep up with it better. Because I'm going to use it to do battle with the old VW over here. That may start this afternoon. If not, it'll start in the morning. Probably as late as it is now, it's going to be in the morning before I do anything with it. This alarm, man. It will drive you crazy. And I know it's dark in here, so you probably can't hardly see the bug right now. I don't have the lights on. My hands hurt. I'm telling you, look at all the wounds. My legs look even worse. I've got stab wounds everywhere. And all down this arm. I mean, it was terrible, man. Finally found some gloves, but that wasn't enough. I mean, they were getting you in the forearm. It was terrible. I think me and my wife both almost died in the heat stroke. And heck, we were only out there an hour or so. These rippers up on the roof, man. God, I don't know how they could possibly do that. But, because I was inside the house, but I had to keep my air off. It was quite toasty in there, so. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut this video short and get out of here. All right, guys, just want to let y'all know I'm gonna do the VW at 9 o'clock on Tuesdays. That's gonna be the date that I try to put it out every Tuesday at 9 o'clock. These kind of videos just around the house and stuff, I'll probably put out on Friday about 10. So if you see something, if you're just here for the VWs, then check it out at Tuesday at 9 o'clock. And then if you're into the things that happen around the compound, come here Friday at 10. I'm going to try to have something at least for these two things, and more is to come, especially when we start working on the Corvette over here. I got a feeling that's coming pretty soon. Well, I'll talk to y'all more about that in a little while.